Oh, wow. Wait, I wonder if I can... award channel points. No, I can't. Ah. Sparky! Dang. Oh, wow. Incredible. Incredible. You're using the wrong one, Sparky. You're using the wrong one. You should be using this one. There you go. That's better. Much better. What am I teaching today? Let me see here. This, that, and that. Interesting. Whew. Battlestorm Galactica. Oh my god. Wow. Insane. Insane. Ah. Wow. Wow. Come on in, class. Welcome. Have a seat. Wherever you watch this stream. Rack needs a little bit of shungite to get started today. No one blames you. Everyone needs a little bit of shungite to get going. Here you go, Rack. Ugh. Rack was one of the original generals. What is shungite? It's a rock that helps block 5G radiation. It's good to have it around your house. Okay. The last test was your favorite? Mm-hmm. I'm assuming you mean convergence test. Yeah. That's right, Kappa. That's right. Okay. Class, I will keep office hours tomorrow, not today. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. Homework's also due tomorrow at midnight. So I hope this makes office hours more useful. And so there you go. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. Great. Okay. So, today represents the last day. Today's class. Today is a historic day. Did you know that, class? Hold on, just wait, hold on. Just go like this. Hold on. 1 second. Change that. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Okay. Historic day. It is the last day of convergence and divergence tests. What did you think I was going to say? Okay, historic day. The last day of this material. All right? Okay, write that down. Write that down. Jesus, you have some hefty vision correction. Yeah, Kappa, I read. You ever heard of reading? Okay. Let's go. It's called the root test, and it comes after the ratio test. It's similar in spirit. But before I do this, let me do a ratio test problem real fast. I'm gonna do a ratio test problem. Usage problem. Real fast. All right? Just get ready. I'm gonna go math, just for math, mama. I'm gonna go straight, look at a homework problem. Incredible. Incredible. Okay, here's one. Print is so fine on this. Oh, I see. Okay. Ah, good. Okay. All right. Look at this monstrosity. Wow. Yeah, so difficult. But wait. You notice the factorials in there. Maybe the ratio test will help. Try ratio test. Which I'm assuming, Anonymous Cowboy, I think what you mean is you like this test. You like the ratio test. Is that right? Okay, let's see it. Let's see its power. Is it gonna tell us anything here? All right, step one. Write down the imposter wannabe eventual common ratio, asymptotic. Next divided by former. Notice how I do next. N plus 1, wherever I see an N. Oh my god, I'm writing too big. I'm writing too big. Pay attention right there. Look at the n plus 1. Where did the n plus 1 go? Big division. That's the theme of today. Or yesterday. Hopefully yesterday. This looks bad, but just wait it out. Just wait it out. Well, I know, Anonymous, I just wait it out. Just wait it out. Okay, we're gonna do this thing. What is something squared? What is something squared? I know. It's the thing times itself. Two times n plus 1. Okay, now you gotta look for massive cancellation. And you gotta think about how it's gonna cancel. Okay. N factorial is 1 times 2 times 3 all the way to n. N plus 1 factorial is 1 times 2 times all the way to n, and then more. One more multiplication. So this tells you there's going to be enormous cancellation happening in these two parts. Okay? So what survives? Two things in the numerator survive. And then I have some other garbage I need to deal with. Okay? Still, massive cancellation happens. Okay, look at the factorials. 2n factorial multiply all the numbers to 2n. 2n plus 2 factorial multiply all the numbers to 2n plus 2. That's right. Which, on your way to 2n plus 2, you're going to pass through 2n. It takes some time to get to 2n plus 2, but you got to go one at a time. You got to count it all up, you know? Look at everything as it comes. And then compare as it comes. Notice that when you patiently write it all out and look one term at a time, this part is replicated right here. And so 2n plus 1 factorial is these two things multiplied by 2n factorial. So now, tally it all up. All of 2n factorial on the top gets absorbed by 2n plus 2 factorial on the bottom. What's left? This. And so you get n plus 1 times n plus 1 divided by 2n plus 2 times 2n plus 1. Now, this limit problem is easy for my students. Expand it, divide by the highest power of n. Divide by n squared on top and bottom. Crank n to infinity, you get 1/4. So this is rho. Wannabe common ratio at the end, eventually. 1/4. That thing's less than 1. That's right, 5 head. And so, powerful root test. This monstrosity that we had no hope of doing beforehand. No chance. No shot. This thing converges. That was really fast. 15 minutes. Okay. Next. Moving on. Root test. Class, don't worry so much about the root test. The ratio test is used way more. And it's basically we'll never see the root test again. I do things based on what I'm told to do. So here, root test. Ready? It's good. Not quite as good as the ratio test though. Root test helps in certain situations. Ratio test, we'll see. We'll use it a lot. Okay, root test. Here we go. So the root test goes as follows. Root test goes as follows. It says, okay, don't do this successive ratio asymptotic imposter ratio. Don't do that. Do something else. Step 1. Its first move is for you to compute a different kind of limit. Let's call it root. Root. See, you don't want to use rho again because your note cards are going to start confusing you. We'll just call it root. We'll just go like this, okay? Write this thing down. I don't know what does the book call it? Does it call it? Who knows? Who cares what you call it? Look at what it is. You take the nth term, just put it on the page, and take its nth root. And then you look at the limit of that quantity. Hopefully it exists. If it exists, the structural framework of this miraculous test is it parallels the ratio test, but it's a different weird asymptotic measurement that you take of a series. You do this. If it exists, then you have three cases. A. If root is less than 1, then we're looking at this series. Converges absolutely. B. If root is greater than 1, then diverges. Okay? And C. If the root is 1, then who the hell knows? That's what the test says to you. I don't know. I have no idea. Go somewhere else. Go try limit comparison or I don't know, divergence. I don't know. Go do something else. Okay? Same trichotomy. Write that down. Vocab word of the day. All right? So let me show you one example and then we'll move on from the root test and I'll summarize all of our strategies. One glorious finish to the convergence divergence tests that we learn in this class. Okay? Good. Let me do an example. We could do more in office hours tomorrow at 6. Let me do this example. Let me look through here. Math Mama, I've got you in my sights. I'll do a not an inconclusive one. I'll do one that's better or more interesting. Ah, I see one. Yes. Okay. Does this converge? Does this here series converge? Oh no, they used K. Is that gonna fool my students? Stay tuned. They used K, and I wrote it with an N. Doesn't apply, right? Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Look at this series. Okay, if you go and try to ratio test this, it's actually instructive life experience. But I won't replicate it here. I've experienced it, okay? Try using all-powerful ratio test here. You'll have a rough time. Okay? Oh, let me put the next term divided by the former. you won't get the kind of cancellation you might anticipate. You won't get it. It's gonna suck. The algebra is not gonna be in your favor the way it was with all these nice, look at all this cancellation. Woo. Not gonna happen. All right? So you're gonna get stuck at the first stage. However, notice that the kth term is a kth power. So let's look. Let's see how the sort of powerful, sometimes very useful root test swoops in and saves us. Let me do it. 1. Root. Take the kth term, take its kth root. Okay, now here, let's go. Kth term. Some students like really get flustered by the absolute values. If your series is positive, your absolute value isn't going to do anything to the terms. Look, these are all positive numbers in our case. So don't worry. I mean, sorry, I forgot this part. Take the whole thing, take its absolute value, and then do 1 over k to that. Absolute value is not doing anything. Kth power, 1 over k. Do this in public. Look at that beautiful limit. I really like that limit. You do too. That's easy. Less than 1. Wow, look at the power of the root test. Amazing, amazing. So if the homework says, hey, use the root test to figure out if this one converges or not, and it gives you 3 options, you choose converge here. Now, I hate to break it to you, but just want to just roll observation. Direct comparison works way easier here. Sorry, WebAssign. I'm sorry. Sorry, WebAssign. I'm sorry, WebAssign. Pay attention. We had this thing. This fraction is clearly less than or equal to just k over 4k. Because I'm dividing by more on the other one. What's k over 4k? It's 1/4. So k over 4k plus 1 is less than or equal to 1/4. Our series was this one. Oh, and also what that means is you raise both sides to the kth, k over 4k plus 1 raised to the kth power is less than or equal to 1/4 raised to the kth power. This is a positive series. Meaning we also have this. So we're ready to execute direct comparison. But this here is a geometric series. Straight up. Common ratio less than 1. Boom. Boom. And converges. Doesn't matter because I forgot direct comparison. Exactly, just a human. Exactly. So just for you, I'm now going to do the grand wrap up of all the series test strategies that we've developed. Okay? So here we go. This is classified, I think. Hold on, let me make sure it is. Notepad. Press enter. Is this classified? Update the... No. I think this is classified. Okay? So here we go. Okay? Here we go. Here we go. Classified information. Here we go. Okay. Basic strategies. Memorandum. Okay, here we go. Here we go. You got a series. How do I write this? How do I write this? Sigma? How do you write sigma? Sum. How do you write this? E doesn't work well. E is not good. How do you write sum? This is terrible. Thank you, Kappa. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, copy. Oh, I can actually do that. Actually, thank you. Hold on. This is hilarious, folks. Check this out. Oh, Kappa. Thank you. Thank you. You have a series. All right? Now, first thing I do. First thing. Look at the limit of its terms. Is the limit 0? No? Then, no? Then diverge. Yes? Then, who knows? Harmonic. Got that? Got that? Don't make that mistake in logic. Grandma goes to prison. Okay, next. 2. Is it a positive series? Here are some options. Integral test. Swap out for improper integral. Direct comparison. Pit it against another series you know about. But do it right. Make sure the logic checks out. Is Grandma going to jail? Limit comparison. More powerful. Ratio it against another series which you know about. You know, limit of AN over BN? Notice the difference between that type of limit of ratios versus the ratio test one. Okay, great. Great. Okay, 3. Don't have a positive series? It's okay. Try. Make the series positive by just doing it. Meaning, slap some absolute values on there. Does the absolute value one converge? Yes? Then your OG series did too. We say your series converges absolutely, which is great. No? Too bad. But hold on. Is your series alternating? Then there is hope. Hopefully, the jump sizes decrease to 0. Oh, you can't read that. Hold on. If yes, then your series converges. The frog is eventually trapped. That's called the alternating series test. Okay, so you got some hope still. Lastly, use responsibly. 1. Ratio test. Not a geometric series. No problem. maybe asymptotically it looks like one. This is the principle underneath the ratio test. I'll do ratio test / root test, because actually both of them obey this philosophy. Okay, they both arise from this philosophy. I won't write them out. Okay, use responsibly. Okay, now remember the three cases. Read the cases carefully. Okay, so here's your memorandum. When you're out on the field and you stumble into infinity. Way too much text on this memorandum. Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot that our leaders don't read anymore. I forgot about that. You're right. My bad. I should have just done big cartoons. Okay. Good. It diverges off the page. At least you're getting some kind of notion right. Just a human. This class, man. Okay. There it is. What happened to my Thursday video? I was leaking various fluids. Let's just say that's what happened. I don't want to go into detail. Okay. But I will be recording tomorrow, Saturday. I'm recording tomorrow. Okay, class. So this is the end of convergence divergence test. The use of these tests will continue to emerge as the next 2 weeks during the next 2 weeks. Okay, so it's not like the tests like, oh, we're done with them, so I don't have to think about them anymore. No, that's not how it works. Okay, end of learning new tests. Okay, we will need to use them, especially the ratio test. Very powerful. As we go on. All right? What we're going to do next. Power series. Taylor series. And all that. Many of the things we learned earlier in the class will start converging. And we'll start doing some weird mathematics that you might think in the beginning of the class is illegal. We'll start doing some illegal mathematics. But absolutely fascinating. Okay? Absolutely fascinating. Illegal mathematics coming up ahead. But we needed to learn all of these ideas. Taylor polynomials. Convergence and divergence tests. Why integration is hard. How to make integration easier. Is there some hack that we can do? Yeah. There are some really powerful hacks that I'm about to develop. We're going to learn some beautiful things. Math Mama, what does the series converge to? illegal mathematics coming up soon, taking us through the rest of the semester. Lots of threads will conspire. So get up to speed, my folks. My friends. Okay? Great. Questionable methods. Yes. Questionable methods. But only questionable to someone who didn't experience this much of Calc 2 yet. Questionable looking math. Math that is so powerful but requires lots of responsibility. Now, is it merely a coincidence that the word power here occurs here, but it also occurs there? Coincidence? No. So we're going to learn that conspiratorial mathematics for the rest of the semester. It will be fascinating. All right, folks. Go have a great life. Oh, I got to do credits. All right, credits. I'll look at chat too. Math Mama, it's finally time. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, what's happening here? Shungite. No one redeemed Shungite. Nothing. Okay. G-Blag, Broadway, Sag, and everyone. Thanks for following. Okay, credits. Who was Teacher's Pet? Who was Teacher's Pet? Battlestorm and Sparky. Awesome. Who else was here today? Who else was here today? Crow. Financier of the whole operation. Incredible. Whoops. Cha-ching. All right, next. Who else was here? Kappa. Comic relief. I mean that in all senses. However you interpret that, that's how I mean it. Okay, next. BPS was here. Just a human. Math Mama. Was Tori here today? Brack was here. Anonymous Cowboy. Tori. Was Tori here? I don't know. Breck. Maybe. Not sure. Shrek. All my students. Keep chugging. Office hours tomorrow at 6. We can discuss how to do any problem. HW due tomorrow. Okay. Just want to remind you of that. Hot tamale. Awesome. Okay, well, Toaster. Toaster's here. All right. Okay, folks. Why was there ASCII art in the chat? Hold on. How did that not get blocked? Oh, it did. It did get blocked. Nice. Nice. Thank you, Nightbot. Or whoever did that. Oh, who's this? Oh, Math Mama. Okay. Okay, folks. Let's go. Let's go. We all have better places to be. These people, these luminaries, they made the stream possible. The engagement, off the charts. Not about math, really. About just anything but mathematics. Fine. Whatever. At least you're engaged. Baby steps. Maybe I need to call the generals a little bit more. Starting next week, I'll call. I'll convene the cabinet and I'll call. Maybe that's what's needed. So here are these awesome folks. Incredible. Gath was here? Gath was here. Everybody, do not go and follow Gath and check out how incredibly well she professes organic chemistry. Don't do that. Avoid that at all costs. That will make me look bad. Shrek. Not tamale. Toaster. Okay. Oh, you want to go? Is Melko on? You want to go say hi to Melko? Fine. If Melko's on, we'll go say hi to Melko. No. No. Not on. Sorry. Sorry about that. Yeah. Too bad. Too bad. I'm just gonna do a cold cut. Pew. Okay. There's the biker again? No. No. You don't raid. Wait, BPS, what is Alok Bhai talking about? It might not be appropriate. Anyway. Okay. Yeah, I already did the biker earlier. You don't raid the same person twice in the same day. I don't know why, but something about analytics or something. You don't do that. You look like an amateur. I learned this the hard way. Melko made fun of me thoroughly for doing this. Sick and tired of being bullied by Melko. You know? Aren't you, chat? Haven't you had enough? Aren't you just fed up with Melko at this point? Kappa, that's. I mean, you can compute that immediately. Yeah, Melko's toxic, right? Yeah, people, pay attention to this. Look at this. Look at what the public thinks of Melko. Right here. You saw it here. All 15 of you. Look at this. Yeah, look at this. I mean, I didn't start it. I mean, people just started saying it. And I just said, look, I know, right? And you can roll the tape. There was no dog whistling, nothing happening. And they just started saying it. Like, it's just on everyone's mind. Like, forward. So, anyway. What can we do? Right? Wait, you sent me some art? Is this a Rickroll? Dude. Yeah, but Booyah's on, but he's not there. He's not there, Anonymous. He's not actually there. It's just a bottle of whiskey right now. He's just a bottle of whiskey right now. Okay, Kappa, these are good. I'll see what we can make out of these. Thanks, Kappa. What kind of answer was that? I don't know. What math people do that they drink? Well, I don't know. Most of them teach and do research, but like I prove theorems. Like right now, I'm working on several theorems. So, anyway. Yeah, of course, Crow. Of course. No. Sometimes you reprove proven ones if you have a better way to prove it. Yeah, you can do that. That's something that, yeah, like whiskey. Proof like whiskey. Exactly, Gath. Exactly. You are following. Sometimes you even unprove some of them accidentally. 100% hangs mate in one. You unprove them. You clean that stuff up. Am I right, hangs mate? Clean it up. How do you know your thing can be proven? You don't. You try. And then you notice maybe a strategy will work. And you get this intuition. And then maybe you follow it. And then you hit a brick wall, usually. And then you insult the problem. Say that it's not even, it's not a good problem. That's not an interesting problem. The real interesting problem is goalposts here. Then you knock that thing down, write it up, ship it off. There's your next piece of crap theorem. Hangs mate, did I get that right? You seem to have experience. I think I got it's called the mathematical method. It's like the scientific method, but it's the mathematical method. Try? Oh, you failed? Change the problem. Success. Rinse and repeat. Okay? Tricks of the trade. Trade secrets. All right. Oh, and math and Hang's Mate in 1 reminds me that technically the credits are proprietary. So there you go. Here we go. All right, folks. I'll stage some kind of emergency, and then we'll get the hell out of here. That's right. That's right. Okay. Honey, can you scream at me like you usually do? Honey, can you scream at me? My wife has gone missing. I need to go investigate, people. There's not enough yelling going on. Something's up. I'm sorry. I gotta go. My wife is not screaming at me. That must be an emergency. I'm sorry.